surprised us. Thought you were coming that way.
Sorry.
How you doing?
Snuck it.
All right, first question, please.
So how has it been going from, not very well known to being a featured player in tournaments after Wimbledon?
It is different. It's been quite a change when you go home and all of a sudden everybody on the streets knows who you are. So it is something different, but it is nice because, it shows that the hard work pays off, and in a way people just give something back to me, so it's nice.
So, question everybody wants the answer to. What do you think of Miss Bartoli's retirement? And since you were the runner-up at Wimbledon, are you ready to assume the crown and become Miss Wimbledon?
I've known Marion for a very long time, so I think she thought a lot about it, and once she said she's going to retire, I think that she made the decision, and I think she'll be happy. So she fulfilled her dream. She wanted to win Wimbledon her entire life, and she did that. So I'm very happy for her.
Thank you.
Just talk about using this tournament to try to build some momentum going forward in U.S. Open.
Oh yeah, definitely. I feel like I want to get some more matches under my belt before heading to New York. So, I've never been here in New Haven, and I was really looking forward to it because I've heard a lot of good things about it, and it's really nice. I feel good here.
When did you injure your wrist? Were you hurt in London, or did you hurt it afterwards? And was it frustrating to not be able to immediately build off the momentum that you had coming out of it?
It was during Wimbledon, but I think I handled it well. So, at a Grand Slam, you give it everything you have, no matter what's happening, and that's what I did. And I needed to take care of it, so I needed a bit more time than I wanted, but that's the way it is. I played my first final at a Grand Slam, so that's good.
You talk about today's match. You were up by 3 times, I think, in the third set. Finally, in the first set. I'm sorry, and then
like
just
3 sets.
and then just cruised after that. Did you say something to yourself after letting her come back a couple times?
Well, I made some easy mistakes, and I knew about it. So I knew what I did wrong, and I knew what I had to do better to win the points. So that's what I did better in the second set, I think.
I have a question. First, it's kind of off kilter. I wanted you to sign a ball for me.
Yes.
I know it's a lot of pressure.
Well, yeah, we can do
Okay,
that after.
but my question is also, you said this was your first time being here in New Haven. Have you had our pizza?
No, and I probably won't because I'm gluten-free.
Oh,
so
okay.
Can't have it,
Oh.
but I've been to some really nice restaurants,
Great.
and
Great.
feeling good.
What was it like to walk onto center court that day, knowing you were going to be playing in a championship match? How did you manage to contain your? It must have been unbelievable.
Awesome feeling. I've loved every second that I could step out at Wimbledon for every match, and especially for the final. I think at Wimbledon the final is even more special than at the other Grand Slams. Starting with the walk on court, everything just changes, and you all of a sudden walk on court with flowers, and someone else carries your bag, and all those little things make a difference. And it's just that tournament with lots of tradition, which I love about it. So it's just amazing, and I think I'll learn a lot from that experience, knowing how it is.
Obviously, you would have liked to have won the tournament, but did it take a little bit of the sting away when Marion retired and you realized that was it for her and she got what she wanted?
Didn't change anything. I mean, I lost to Marion in the final, giving everything I had, and she's had that experience before, and she knew what to expect going into Wimbledon final. So I think that's a positive for her, and she used that well. She played unbelievable, and I wasn't on top of my game, and but the way to the finals, I mean, I couldn't have a much tougher draw than I had, and beating Serena, beating Radwanska, and you know the other three girls as well who played great beforehand on grass. So it really was a tough road to the final, but it made me a better player as well for the future. It gives you a huge amount of confidence. Yeah, and it shows that the hard work is paying off. And you know, I had to go through tough patches in the past with injuries, so you know, just to get all of that back, also from the crowd, to get the support of the crowd was just the best feeling in the world.